Feels like autumn now. This morning when I woke up, there was like a little bit of condensation on the windows, and when I went downstairs I was like, oh, I actually really need my dressing gown. The temperature over the last week has really dropped, and we've had a good few rainy autumnal days, but today is one of the best kind of autumn days where it's really quite cool, but it's really sunny. Air is really crisp and you're all wrapped up in your jumpers, but the sun is still out and it's just the best. I've also noticed that the colours of the leaves are really starting to change now, and I feel like we're almost in the thick of autumn, which I'm so excited for. So we've actually got a very full house at the moment. Kenny's family is staying with us. His sister has two little babies, one that's about 18 months, and then she just had a baby girl who's 10 weeks. And the baby cuddles are just, the best thing ever. I've got some lovely plans today actually. I've got a few bits I need to do. I've got a nail appointment, need to do a food shop this morning. This afternoon I'm going to do some baking for everyone. I thought it'd be nice to make some like pumpkin cookies or something. And then I think we're going to take the kids to a farm shop near us, and then just a big cozy family dinner tonight. And that's the plan for today. So I just thought I'd bring you along. I also need to pop to Selfridges because I've got a few things to pick up actually. We've got a wedding this weekend and I've ordered about 12 different dresses because I just couldn't find anything I like. Kenny actually needs to get some suit shoes, so there'll be a bit of a shopping trip. I feel like I'm always shopping recently, but it kind of can be that way when the seasons change because you start to realise bits that you need for your wardrobe. And I have cleared out so many clothes. Honestly, about 10 bin liners have gone to charity shops, so I feel like that gives me an excuse to do a little bit of autumn shopping, and that is the plan for the day. I'm going to run to my nail appointment and get the food shop done, so let's go. It's freezing. Okay, we are back in the car. Food shop done. I've had my nails done. I just rubbed moisturiser into my hands, so they might look a bit weird. But I was saying to Adele, it took everything in me to not go for like a burgundy or a nice dark chocolate brown or something. But because I have the wedding this weekend, I thought I need to go for something nice and neutral, especially because I don't even know what dress I'm wearing yet. We need to sort that out later. So let's head home. I'm going to make some lunch. Then I think we're going to head out to the farm shop, have a little look at all their autumnal bits. I need to go somewhere else actually. There's a home shop near to me and they've got some really nice lamps, and I'm very much on the hunt for some bedside lamps, but I've got a lot to squeeze into this afternoon, so I'll see you when we get home. Right, let me give you a super quick grocery haul. I've got 2 of these big boxes today. It's probably all the usual stuff, but first of all, bread. I got 2 things of bread. They're both sourdough. I've got this crusty sourdough baguette, and then look how good this bread looks today. They make the best bread at this little supermarket we go to. Big seeded sourdough loaf. The bread is so good from this place. Got loads of these tomatoes as always. Got some red peppers, broccoli. I can never remember what this is called. It's like a cauliflower
variation, I think, but you know, it's like the spiky one. I love this. I feel like this is a very seasonal veg. I only ever see it in autumn. Some corn. I got some figs for making porridge with in the morning, so good. Some charred bananas, pasta for dinner tonight, 3 different types of vegan cheese. So we have got a smoked cheese, a cheddar cheese, and then this is just like a mature cheddar kind of flavour. But this Green V brand is probably our favourite vegan cheese brand. I've got a big jar of coconut oil for all of the autumn baking we're going to do. 2 different types of beetroot, cavolo nero, chestnut mushrooms, and then avocados, onion, garlic, and I think that's pretty much. I'm just going to make a quick bit of lunch now before we head out to the farm shop, and I think I'm just going to have green pea pasta with pesto and then some sun-dried tomatoes. I just need it to take like 5 minutes because we need to run, and green pea pasta honestly cooks in like a couple of minutes, so it's perfect. Everyone is out with the kids at the park, which is why there is an air of peace in the household, but they're all getting back soon, and then I think we're going to head out to the farm shop. I didn't really get too much. What's that? Hello?
Whipping door up your stairs.
Yes, that was actually the carpet fitters, because we are finally having our carpet put down, like our runner up the stairs and then our carpet in the hallways. So then the house will be near enough kind of finished, although we have had a leak in the kitchen, which we then have to sort. I feel like when you have an old house, it's just an ongoing thing forever. Like there's always going to be things you need to fix or update, or you just want to change. The next big project for the house will definitely be the living room, because I really want to make sure that's cozy and just what we imagined. I think I said this last video, didn't I? But yeah, the next big project is the living room. I've been looking at sofas to try and get that all sorted in time for cozy season. Anyway, what I was going to say is I didn't really pick up too much from the farm shop. I just got a few little bits that I hadn't seen before. So I got some of this chili paste. We love this brand. We always use their pesto because they seem to always use extra virgin olive oil instead of sunflower oil, because obviously a lot of brands use sunflower oil in their pestos and their sauces because it's a lot cheaper than extra virgin olive oil. But this brand seems to use mostly olive oil, which is great. So chili paste for when we make like ramens and stuff to put on the top. I got some of this dill mustard sauce as well, and I just thought this might be so good. It doesn't have any milk in or anything like that, it's just mustard. Who is ringing me now? Someone else. I bet it's the carpet people. Hi.
I'm alright, I'm just giving you a quick call. Just had a call from the whiffing man, you know who's whiffing the carpet?
That was the carpet fitters again. Hopefully we get to the end of this time. But I just got some of this garlic puree because I put garlic in everything. So I just thought it's nice to have this as an alternative to the garlic flakes thing that we sometimes use. But that's all I got. Anyway, I have just pulled up. I need to actually go pay for my parking to go to the shop with the lamps that I was talking about earlier. Also my favourite bookshop is here, so I might have to have a quick look in there. Just doing up the button on my jeans. Does anyone else undo the button on their jeans when they sit down in the car? Because comfort over everything. So let's go. question is how I justify an entire car full of home stuff to a boyfriend who already thinks I have a shopping problem and has also seen about 10 HomeSense hauls over the past 3 weeks. Might have to be a sale today. Buy one get one free, maybe even on the lamps. Okay, I got a little bit distracted cuddling babies when I got home, but I wanted to show you what I got while I was out because I actually ended up getting a few different bits. The main thing I actually went for obviously was the lamps. I've just plugged this one in here to try and like get the idea, but I'll show you that in one sec. I'll show you everything else first. The first thing I got is this big Mason Cash ceramic mixing bowl, which I'm actually about to go and use when we make cookies, because we didn't actually have any big mixing bowls. We use these glass bowls, but that's not really what they're designed for, and they're never big enough. So I got this. I've seen them in loads of different colours before, but I've never actually seen them in just cream. Is that a crying baby? Yes, that's a crying baby. But oh no. But yeah, I'd never seen an all cream one. So I got this one. It's a really big one, 29 centimeters. The next thing I got is a bit random, but actually will be really useful. I just got this little wooden tray for when I bring cups of tea and biscuits and chocolate upstairs to watch Gilmore Girls, because do you know, this is not very autumnal of me, but I've never actually watched Gilmore Girls, and I started it about a week ago, and now it's honestly my comfort show. It's so cozy. I can totally see why people say it's like the ultimate autumn show. So if you're like me and you haven't watched it yet, would highly recommend. So anyway, that's what this is for, or just for on the sofa, you know, when you just need somewhere so that you don't spill your tea everywhere. And then I just know you will love this as much as I do. I'll show you up close. Look how cute this little ceramic pumpkin is. It was the first thing I saw when I walked in, and it immediately went into the basket. It's Giselda Graham, so you should be able to get them online, but cutest little pumpkin ever. Come and have a look at this lamp with me because I need your opinions and help deciding what we think about it. This is up a little bit closer. It's a very kind of rustic finish, but I really like that. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think the kind of grey blue tones to it go really well with our bed. So I think I actually like it more than I thought I would. So maybe what we'll do is pop out and get some light bulbs, and then we can kind of give them a bit of a trial run and see what we think. Hopefully they're really cozy. So we've really needed some good bedside lamps for ages and ages. We've never actually had proper bedside lamps. I remember when we moved into the old house, I literally bought these £4 lamps from somewhere just because we were desperate for something. And of course they've stayed with us for the last 2 years. That's always the way it is. So I think I'm really happy with them. The more I'm seeing them, the more I like them, but let me know what you think. Kenny has just prepped a big shepherd's pie for everyone later. It's one of my favorites. Let me show you actually. It is so good. This is like such an autumn winter staple. It's a lentil shepherd's pie. I think we first made this last autumn, so the recipe is probably in a video from last year. I will see if I can dig it out. The funny thing is I actually never used to like traditional shepherd's pie, but this lentil shepherd's pie, I don't know why, but it is so good. So my thinking is I'm going to prep some cookies now, and then we can put them all in the oven at the same time, and we've got dinner and dessert ready and waiting for us. So I'm just going to make really simple cookies today because I think that's better for the kids, just like choc chip. I say the kids, but obviously the 10-week-old baby cannot have cookies. But Lorik is coming up to 2 years, so he definitely likes cookies. So I'm just going to find a recipe online and I will link it, but they're just going to be really simple, basic cookies, which are always the best. is actually the next evening now, because last night we just ended up kind of running out of time, and obviously we wanted to spend time with Kenny's family because they all went home today. I keep going out of focus here, so if you see me tapping, that's what I'm trying to do. But we've just brought up at the Trafford Centre because I still need to go and get my dresses, try them on. Kenny still needs his suit shoes. He's here. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. He's playing Clash of Clans. I don't know if any of you saw that video months and months and months ago when he had just started this Clash of Clans thing, and I was moaning about it, and he promised me it would only be like a short phase and that you don't have to go on it that much once you've like built whatever you build on there.
I am good at it though.
If your boyfriend tells you that, or your husband, it's a lie. It just gets worse. So conveniently, I have
I am very good at it though.
Very good at it. Is that like a worthwhile skill to have in life? I actually saw a TikTok today which I need to show Kenny, which was this woman basically complaining about her 35-year-old husband who gets into bed at night and plays this game. So it seems to be a universal experience. It's not just me that's like suffering with this whole thing. But anyway, I just thought I'd bring you along because I said I would yesterday. Wish us both luck because the wedding is now in 2 days. I currently don't know if I like any of the dresses. Kenny doesn't have any shoes. So this needs to be a very successful trip, and we have about 2 hours till it closes. So let's head in. You ready? Don't look up. Look in his hand.
Sorry?
Honestly. In the toy section. Okay, this is option 1. It's very creased because it just came out of the bag, and my legs are not tanned, and I'm wearing socks, so it's all a bit of a mess. But I don't hate it. I also don't love it. I like the sleeves. This is option 2. Again, very creased, but a very different vibe. It's very kind of summery and girly, and I'm not really sure if it's dressy enough for a black tie wedding, which is what this is. Kenny just said he needs to Google what I should wear because he's not sure. Did you have a Google?
Right, it's like...
You don't like this? What don't you like about it? This is like the one I wore to your cousin's wedding.
Yeah, it was a black tie.
Oh, right. I actually don't mind this one. Right, third and final option, which I feel like is a no. I haven't taken my bra off and it's a bit... There's a lot going on here. But yeah, it's this one, which is a Reformation dress, but it's just like not the right material, which is what Kenny was saying. If it was like a nicer, more flowy material, maybe.
But they do feel quite... This is the fun size.
We have just got home. It's about 10:30 already. I am so tired. Things have been so full on recently. I feel like it's been a really, really busy week. But the last half an hour of that whole shopping situation was so chaotic because I was on my way out. I was walking through Selfridges to go to the car, thought I was done, and a couple of the dresses just caught my eye. So I ended up trying on a load of dresses from Zimmerman. Couldn't decide, so I ended up buying 2 more dresses just because, you know, the green one that we tried on in the changing rooms? I do really love that dress. I like the colour and I like the fit of it, but the fabric just isn't very nice, especially for the price point of that dress. I just would have expected the fabric to be slightly nicer. And if you've ever worn a Zimmerman dress, you will know that the fabric is just so beautiful. So I really don't know what to do because I prefer the colour and the fit of the Shona Joy dress, but the quality of Zimmerman is just so much nicer. But anyway, I don't know. But that's basically what happened for the last half an hour. We ended up being in there after Selfridges had closed, and then we had to go out the security staff exit. Anyway, I'm going to go take off all my makeup. I think I'm going to make a hot chocolate, get into bed, put Gilmore Girls on and just unwind because tomorrow to get up really early and head down to the Cotswolds because I'm going to stay with my sister tomorrow night and then head to the wedding on Saturday. And it's just been a crazy week. It's actually been a crazy couple of weeks. I'm really looking forward to next week when we've got Ree back because she's been with my parents, by the way, if you were wondering where Ree's been this whole video. Because we were in San Sebastian last weekend and we've got the wedding this weekend, she just stayed for the whole week. But next week Roa's back. It's just going to be a really nice relaxing week at home. I'll probably do like a weekly vlog because I quite enjoy doing them. But yeah, let me know if there's any autumn content you want to see next week, because I'll be home all week and we can actually make things happen. It won't all be so rushed. But other than that, thank you so much for being here as always, and I will catch up with you next Sunday. Bye guys.